So, have you noticed that getting a good night's sleep just isn't what it used to be? If you're over 40 and you're finding that whole sleep thing a little more tricky, well, you're in the right place. And let's just get one thing straight right from the get-go. It is absolutely not just you. I mean, does any of this sound familiar? You're staring at the ceiling for what feels like hours. Or you get that lovely 3 a.m. wake-up call for no reason at all. Or maybe you do get your 8 hours, but you still feel like you need 3 cups of coffee just to function. If you're nodding your head right now, stick with me. We're gonna get into all of it. I really want you to let that sink in. Seriously. These changes are so common. This is not a sign that you've somehow failed at sleeping. It's not a personal flaw. So let's all just take a nice deep breath and start to figure out the why behind what's going on. All right, first up, let's talk about your brain. And to be super clear, what's happening up there isn't about decline, okay? It's about a completely natural, subtle shift in its rhythm. Okay, so think of it like this. For decades, your brain's sleep center has been this really powerful conductor, telling your body's orchestra, okay, time to quiet down now. Well, as we get a little older, that conductor's voice just isn't quite as loud and commanding as it used to be. It's a really gentle change, but yeah, it has some pretty noticeable effects. So what does that actually feel like? Well, it means that car driving by or your partner just rolling over in bed. Things that you never even noticed before are suddenly enough to jolt you awake. Your sleep just becomes a lot lighter, maybe a bit more fragile, and it makes it that much harder to stay asleep all night long. And it's not just about waking up more easily. The actual structure of your sleep is changing. You're spending less time in that super deep restorative sleep. The good stuff that repairs your body and locks in memories. And you're spending way more time in the lighter stages of sleep. And that's a huge reason why the hours you put in don't feel nearly as refreshing. And this difference right here is absolutely key. It's why you can get the exact same 8 hours you got in your 20s, but wake up feeling like you barely slept a wink. Your body's battery just isn't getting that same deep, powerful charge. So you see, it's not really about the quantity of your sleep anymore. It's all about the quality. But hold on, it's not just our brain calling the shots. Our entire body gets more sensitive as we get older, and these new sensitivities are another major piece of the puzzle. So let's see how this all plays out. Okay, let's start with your body's chemistry. For one, your natural production of melatonin, that's the, hey, it's time for bed hormone, starts to dip. At the same time, cortisol, the stress hormone, might be hanging around later in the evening, keeping you kind of wired when all you want to do is wind down. And on top of that, little things, a room that's just 1 degree too warm, a stiff shoulder, or needing to go to the bathroom, suddenly feel a whole lot more urgent. And of course, we gotta talk about stress. By the time we're in our 40s and beyond, let's be real, we've collected a few responsibilities: work, family, finances, the whole shebang. So even if you don't feel actively stressed out, your brain is just more tuned into that constant low-level hum of pressure. And this leads to that classic feeling, right? You're physically exhausted, but your mind is just wired. Your body is begging to sleep, but your brain is busy making to-do lists, replaying conversations from the day, and worrying about tomorrow. It just has a much harder time hitting that off switch. Okay, so now that we get the why, let's finally talk about the how. And the goal here isn't to somehow force your body to sleep like it did when you were 20. That's not gonna happen. It's all about gently supporting the new, natural rhythm that your body has. All of these habits, they're really just about sending gentle, clear signals to your brain. For instance, having a consistent sleep schedule helps reinforce your body's internal clock. And making your bedroom a cool, dark sanctuary basically tells your body on a primal level, hey, this is a place for rest, not for worry. The idea isn't some stressful, rigid new routine. It's all about gentle and consistent support. And that brings us to what might be the single most important idea of all. The real path to getting better rest isn't about finding some magic pill or perfect trick. It's really about the shifting your entire mindset. This is it right here. This is the real shift. The second you can truly accept that, lighter sleep and waking up at night are a normal part of this stage of life, you can stop fighting it. You can trade that frustration for patience. And the beautiful, ironic thing is that letting go of the worry about sleep is often the best thing you can do to actually get some. So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question. Just think about it. What is one kind thing you can do for your sleep tonight? Maybe it's just dimming the lights a little earlier. Maybe it's reading a book instead of scrolling on your phone. Or hey, maybe it's just giving yourself permission to be okay if you wake up at 2 a.m. Whatever it is, the goal is just kindness. Thank you so much for joining me. Sweet dreams.